Hey, good morning, Pastor Steve here. Proverbs chapter 6, beginning with verse 16. We'll just use part of the verse 17 as well. These 6 things the Lord hates, yea, 7 are an abomination to him. A proud look and a lying tongue. In my first church, I was teaching through Genesis, and when I came to the place where God was going to judge the city of Sodom, I recall asking people what was worse about the sin the evangelical church likes to point at most. And they said, "It's an abomination." "Thank you," I said. "Let's turn to Proverbs chapter 6. And I began to outline these very things to people in a church who, unfortunately, like all of us, looked aside at other people's sins that sin differently than us and think that God is more pleased with ours than with theirs. So I'll tell you something. Look at the first thing, a proud look. Someone is hurt. They have that stare, that head held high. Somebody who's hurt often holds you at a distance, looks down their self-righteous nose at you. Psalm 101:5 said, "Whoever slanders his neighbor secretly, I will destroy. Whoever has a proud look and an arrogant heart, I will not put up with." God desires humility. Second thing, here's a lying tongue. And I think the proud look in our relationships often leads to that lying tongue, if you will. Spurious words when I've been hurt, words of prideful self-exaltation. Here's the lie for you. "Oh, I love him in Jesus, but I can't stand him." That is self-centered drivel. How do I know? Because that self-centered, vile, abominable person has often been me. I have chosen to take offense. I have sadly ruined many relationships in the past because of my foolish pride and my twisted response. If I say I love, but I act in spite, I am a liar, plain and simple. My response to being hurt has to be different. Okay? It's better than it used to be, but I still need to grow. And Matthew 18:15 is the place I need to start. If your brother sins against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. Don't bring in the neighbors. If he hears you, you've gained your brother. You want a blessing? Don't get on your high horse when you're hurt, but rather speak the truth in love. Let the love of God that you say you love take over, because there is this at stake. 1 John 4:20, "If a man says, 'I love God,' and hates his brother, he's a liar. For he that loves not his brother whom he hath seen cannot love God whom he has not seen." You ponder that, Pastor Steve.